Yo, what is going on, guys? It is the SGR Match today with another College Football 26 video, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to make coins right now in College Football 26 Ultimate Team. In case you guys didn't know here in the channel, all I do is talk about no money spend methods. So if you guys are looking for coin train points or XP, this is the place to be, because like I said, all I do is post no money spend methods. As always, if you guys have any questions on what I talk about in today's video, make sure you guys leave a comment down below, and I will answer your comment as soon as possible. Today, have some of the best flips and snipes you guys can make on the auction house right now, as well as a way that I think I've discovered to do sets in this game and still make profit. There is a way to do sets. It's not in the set screen, though. There's a better way to do sets. So we're going to cover all these things today. We're going to talk about how to make coins if you are really low, or if you have a unlimited budget. Doesn't really matter. I have something for you guys today that can benefit you and you can make some coins off of. So without wasting any time, let's dive straight into it. By the way, I hope you guys did enjoy your first run through of the Gauntlet too. That was this weekend. I hope you guys made some coins off that and at least somewhat enjoyed your time. I was pretty sweaty, and I did enjoy it as well. So let's get into it. Starting off 80 to 81, these are the best flips right now. You just want to filter by position, I think, is the best way to do this. We're not going by any promos or anything. I will say Deshaun Jackson, from what I've seen so far, has looked like a really great flip. I've seen this card sell for 23 to 24,000. Our basis right now is reselling these cards for about 24K. 24.1K, we're going to sell all these cards that I talk about today. So for all these 80 overalls, doesn't matter what promo or position I'm talking about, just know 24.1K is pretty much what we're going to sell these cards at. It could be subject to change for when you do this on your own. So if you want to figure out what to sell these cards for, just set your filter up like this and then see like what the third card is going for in this order. You see a lot of 24.1Ks right here. These are going to sell. Look at all these 24.1Ks. These are going to sell eventually if these people keep relisting them over and over again, or they'll just sell right away. So all these cards are going to sell for 24.1K, and just filter by each position. We're looking for about a 4,000 coin price gap from 24,000. So that means our target price is 20K or less. This is not going to be our primary source of coin making, but it's something we can do passively while we play the game and earn coins in the background without really having to do a whole lot of effort and much into it. So just looking for cards at 20K, filter by every single position. The primary ones you want to look for are wide receiver, cornerback, running back. D tackle is pretty good as well. Any position that has multiple players on the field is always going to be really good. So wide receivers, there's only one wide receiver position in this filter, but if you think about it, every team has 3 starting wide receivers. So there's just naturally more wide receivers in the game. Same thing with corners, same thing with D tackles. So that's just kind of how you want to do that. Those are the best positions to look at the most. And just keep going back and forth doing that. You should hopefully find some good snipes over and over again. I'm recording this kind of late at night or at a weird time in the day. There's also no content coming out right now, so I would definitely check this out. If you are at home when content drops, be sure to check this out. Also, during the weekends, during Ultimate Alumni drops, check this out. These will be great coin methods. You could buy the cards, hold on to them for a couple hours, resell them as they go up in price, or just flip them right away. Totally up to you. So that's that, the best snipes. You can look at 81s as well if you want to go by newest. I wouldn't really recommend it. 80s just seem to be the best, honestly. So just go by 80 overalls. Probably how I do this. Next, let's talk about how to make sets in this game. We haven't seen this yet where you could build sets. Sets in this game absolutely suck. These are not worth your time. None of these sets are worth your time. I have not looked at the Ultimate Alumni ones, but I'm going to assume they're the exact same way. I'm just going to take a shot in the dark here. They're the exact same way as all these standout ones and fresh faces and these new promos that they have. These sets are garbage, so we don't even want to look at these. I'm not going to look at this screen for the rest of the season, for the rest of this game lifespan, unless they change how sets are used in this game. Let's talk about how to build sets the right way and actually be able to make coins with this this little trick here. This takes a while. Probably not the primary coin method in the game, but if you have some time to spare to at least snipe some cards in the background while you're playing, I would probably recommend doing it this way. So you want to buy 81 overalls for about 19K or less. That's basically your price right here. 18.5K to 19.5K is where you want to look to buy these. These are not easy to buy. So don't expect to get on here and snipe 15 cards or the 6 cards you need. You actually need 6 cards. It takes a little more than 6 cards to do this. I'll explain how to get the rest of them. I'm going to just kind of show you guys the actual math here. I think my phone's ringing, so I can't really actually look at this right now. Here we go. So these are the prices we're looking for. You can see I got this pulled up right here. If you guys are familiar with cfb.gg, it's a college football website. Basically gives us all the prices we need to know to snipe cards for training. If you want to look at playbooks, it's a great website. Highly recommend you check it out. Just go to Google, look up CFB fan, and that's basically what we're going to use to find these cards. You want to buy 81 overalls right now for about 19.5K. That's the best value we can possibly find. Once again, these are not going to be easy at all. Also not a good time to be doing this. You can filter by promos as well. Actually, you can't because there is no like core elite way to do this. So it's going to be the same concept we were doing before, just filtering by position. 81s are not here, so I would expect to find these cards right now. I would expect to find these when you are actually, on the game when new content comes out. Once you buy 681s for 18.5 to 19.5K, head on over to the store and go to training. You want to buy one of these packs right here. It's going to be Ultimate Alumni 85 plus. The thing about these Alumni ones, the cards in here cost more, but the pack costs more as well. So there's a trade-off. There's 100% a trade-off. Otherwise, I'd probably buy Fresh Faces. I'll give you guys the rundown on these. Ultimate Alumni does have LTDs and packs right now. So those LTDs are going for like five. Marshall Falk's going for about 330K right now on PlayStation. Richard Sherman's going for over 500K. And if you do buy it the way that I said, you would be buying 7 of these 81 overall cards instead of 6. You buy 7 of these 81 overall cards for around 130K. All of the Alumni 85 pluses are going for 155K or more right now. So you're basically breaking even. You're making a little bit of coins if you just get the worst card possible. This is not a choice pack. They just give you one of these. If you pull Deshaun Jackson, you're making some good profit. If you pull a Ronnie Lott, you are making a little bit of profit as well. And of course, if you pull Gronk, you're making a lot of profit. If you pull an LTD, you're making quite a bit of profit as well. So that's kind of the rundown. This should cost 130K or less. This one right here, you have a higher chance of losing coins on, but it costs less to do. So you're kind of just picking your poison here. How are you willing to do this and potentially lose coins? I think with the Alumni one, it's safer. I would recommend that. It just takes longer. You have to buy one extra card. Now, if you only buy 6 or if you buy 7, however it works for whatever pack, whatever set you want to do, or whatever training pack you want to do, you might be a little bit short in training. To make up that extra training, instead of buying a whole nother card and wasting more coins, just go play through some of these solos and earn a B&D card. You can see here I played through this. You get B&D cards from playing through some of these solos. This will give you the training you need to finish out one of these sets. The bare minimum from most of these packs, like an 80 plus pack, an 80 B&D, quick sells for 45 training. You get a couple 80s, boom, you just finished up the rest of that training that you need to finish up that pack and get that card. I'll show you guys these prices on the auction house right now. We'll just look at Alumni ones because that's the one I'm recommending you guys do. Don't expect this. I'm just going to say this one more time. Don't expect this to be instantaneous in completing the set super fast. That's just not how this works. The market is kind of dead right now as well. This would have been excellent to do probably Sunday morning, I believe, is when these cards came out. So just something to put in the tool belt that we can think about for next weekend when these cards come out is just buying these cards for cheaper, getting that training value while it's at its best, and then doing this set probably Monday afternoon when the cards have gone up in price. That's probably how I'm going to do this next weekend and look to attack the market. But you can see right here, these cards are about 155K or more, just as I said. And to complete that set, you're going to spend about 130K. I think it was like 133K was the math that I came up with relative to what the prices I was telling you guys to buy on the auction house. So break even or slight profit is the worst case scenario if you guys take the time to do this right. Junior Seau is the same way. If you guys pull, I believe Ronnie Lott should be next on our price list here. Yeah, Ronnie Lott is going for 200K. That's like almost 50K profit. So I guess it'd be like 30 to 35K profit after tax. So that's still not bad. It does take quite a while to do this though. So Ronnie Lott is still kind of an L if you think about how much time this takes, honestly. But profit is profit. It just depends on how you look at it, what you get frustrated with. If you're frustrated with spending time in the auction house, not earning coins, not getting these snipes quickly, and then you're kind of wasting time. I get if that's kind of frustrating and that doesn't feel worth it to you. I'd probably feel the same way. Sets in this game just aren't the way that they are in Madden, where you can just grind sets for 2 hours and make 500K. That's just not how this game is. This game kind of promotes you to just play solos and stuff. That's basically how they, or head-to-head. That's basically how they want you guys to play the game. So just keep that in mind. You have Gronk here. Gronk is a really profitable card. This card was going for like 30K more literally 10 minutes ago, I think. So he's actually dropped a little bit. But yeah, Gronk is probably the best card you can pull that is not an LTD. I'll show you these LTD prices as well. These are, of course, the best pulls you can possibly get. Marshall Falk still going for 300K. That's like, what, 200K profit? Around there, 150K profit. And then Richard Sherman, this is the card that everyone's going to want to chase. 550K. That is a huge profit. Probably not going to happen. However, I have heard this year, and it was the same way last year from what I've heard in the college football games, LTDs were a lot more common in rerolls. So that's good news for us if this is the method we're going to go with to work on making some coins here. We obviously want LTDs. LTDs are great. LTDs help everyone out. And I think everyone just likes pulling the best cards possible. So, wow, wait, look at this price gap in Sherman right here. 546 to 620. If I wasn't recording right now, I would just get on my computer and look at recent sales for Richard Sherman, because that's actually a potential profit right here, and I wouldn't mind spending that coin to make 20K, but I'll leave that for someone else and another day. I'll have to keep an eye on Richard Sherman. So there's that. We'll talk about some challenges and stuff you guys can do head to head. I kind of just brought this up a second ago. Make sure you're playing through some of these challenges, these solo challenges. There are new Mountain Dew challenges today. No idea what's in this pack, by the way. Haven't had time to look online to see what's in it, but it looks fairly easy to do. You only need 2 stars. There's 3 challenges. Not really sure why there's 6 total stars to be earned if there's only 1 pack that gets earned at 2 stars. Not really following that. Not really sure what's going on there. And then now it says you can pull. I don't even know. I don't know why it says 6 stars, but there's only a challenge for 2 stars. Don't know. But there's a free pack right there. If you guys want that, that's there and available for you if you want to grind it. Not even really a grind. It's just one solo. And then just play through. I'd recommend playing through these 2 as well, just for just at the off chance that you pull a good card from one of those 80+ B&D packs. And then once again, grinding through these head-to-head games. The Gauntlet was this weekend. If you missed it this weekend, just play through it next season. Next weekend, you have the best opportunity to get the best cards in the game with the National Championship packs and, of course, a lot of coins for each win. You're getting about 50K coins per win. It averages out to once you start getting around the 4 to 5, 6 win range. So it's definitely worth your time, even if you can only win like 5 games. I think I won 5 to 6 games. So it really worked out good for me. I only had to play a few games. Not a huge investment of my time, and I still made like 200K. Plus, I got to open some packs and have some fun with that as well. Everyone likes opening packs. That's a universal thing, especially when they're free. So there's that for you guys. That is really all I have today. I'm probably going to drop a training point tutorial later on. This was kind of a training point tutorial though. So I was going to post a training point video today, but the more I thought about it, coming in and recording this video, I was like, well, this is basically a training point video along with sniping cards. Like it kind of correlates with each other. So if you guys do need a detailed guide on how to get training points, I can do that. But this was basically a coin method, training point method all-in-one type video. So if you're looking to do the reels that I showed you, if you just want to add abilities to your players, here you go. You just got that for yourself as well. I'm probably going to make an ability video at some point. Don't know what the best abilities are quite yet. I haven't really had the opportunity to experiment with some of these, and I don't really have the best cards yet to experiment with all these different abilities. So definitely gonna look forward to doing that. Something I'll be doing in the near future today. If you guys have any questions at all, be sure to leave a comment down below. I answer literally every single comment. So if you're confused by anything, if you have any criticism for me or anything I can do better to help you guys, I'm always open to hearing anything. I'm here to help you guys. That's really all I want to do, to take money away from EA and put keep some more money in your pocket. That's really the whole point of these videos. So that is all for you guys today. Hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll talk to y'all later. Stay safe for me. Peace out.